You know what just happened? I just opened my recording software and then it just didn't record, and I was like, damn. So here we are with on a very close range map, as you can see, and I want to do Buster Rockets because Buster Rockets is something I don't really play around with much. Because like if you're gonna go Buster, I generally just go mortars into 20 millimeters into GG, and then there's rockets where it's just like, why would I go rockets? But on this map, you know, you can't exactly do mortars. You know, there's problem the locals call a ceiling. You know, it's a problem that, or it's a concept that is not very, you know, well known in this game. Most of the time, we just reach heaven before, like, you know, actually hitting something. But in this game, no, there's something called a ceiling. So I can't. I mean, you can go mortars if you really try. There's like portal mortars, and you know, if you're bottom base, I guess you can make a mortar set up down here and get it like going up on these two bases. But no, but this is what the Forge community would call a cringe rocket map or a cringe portal nuke map. And you know what? You know, I'm all for that. I'm all for myself some rockets because you know, in 4v4, just trying to find somebody who's not just spamming cannon, spamming lasers is pretty difficult. But then you put them in on this map, and they're like, damn, I can't just spam cannons all day, and then they fall over, die, and it's funny to watch. Now we have one good player on the enemy team, Nutellafish. I'm on team 2 this game, and I imagine what's going to happen is we're all going to stab each other's teammates, and then he's probably this base. I'm guessing he's this base. These are 3 longs, an advanced technique not known to the many. It's very scary. And okay, what do here's a Buster's active. So depleted uranium projectiles on active for the rockets, and of course shrapnel as a passive. Shrapnel just like if you shoot a rocket before you hit your base, it will just then kill whatever gunner shot it. It's great. It's great. It's so fun, especially playing in like ranked 1v1, just you know absolutely shutting down a rocket, and then you lose a gunner anyways, and that's like a minus 300 metal. You're just like, brother, what? What? The rocket didn't even hit me. I stopped the rocket and I still lose. That's bullshit. Anyways, so that is exactly why we're playing it. But never mind. In ranked, you just play mortars against every time you see Buster because that counters rockets, and it's just like, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, just generally just shoot the rockets with your mortars and you win. So here I'm doing a little bit of a psyop because all he sees is a massive block of wood. I want him to shoot my teammate down here so then I can take my teammate's base, and then I just stab him with rockets. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great because then all my teammates' base, I'll have rockets. My first enemy will be dead. It's gonna be great. And after this great turn of events, you know the resources, and he even has yellow tech. So if he dies, I even get a tech boost. It's like oh my god, he's speedrunning. He only has 2 pieces of wood or 2 pieces of metal in between. Oh my god, that's an you know, you know when they say you always should have a sniper on the field. Oh yeah, look it. My predictions came through. He saw a big piece of wood and he said, I don't want to shoot that. And he's shooting this guy, but he missed. He missed the core. No, you have to shoot downwards, please. Please go downwards. You know, my voice is a little bit tired because I was playing pickle. I don't actually know how pickleball makes my voice tired. It just did. My 50-year-old parents absolutely just wiped the floor with me. I mean, like, well, what can you expect? They're 50 years old. I mean, they practically get a 300% buff on pickleball, because, like, you know, because that's like half of what they watch on TV. Okay, they don't watch that. They watch tennis and pickleball. So, I mean, maybe they only get a 30% XP boost on the tennis channel instead of, like, the pickleball channel. But they don't know all the advanced techniques. Except, like, half the time they just fails. When they do an advanced technique, like, half the time it just goes me and my little brothers. Well, it was me and my little brother versus, like, 2 50-year-olds, right? What were we supposed to do? Right, like, you know, my little brother, he's like 50, oh god, I don't even know the age of my little brother, 14, 15? So of course he couldn't do anything. I mean, like, he has a minus 50% buff on that. So here we have active, and yeah, these do actually an insane amount of damage, and yeah, it just completely killed the rockets. They can kill two depleted uranium rockets. From what I've observed, will kill even something through a door. We'll kill another set of rockets even through a door. That's how strong they are. So they don't even need to kill, like, or hit the rocket directly. They can just hit around the rocket and then it'll explode. And it's so fun playing it. But man, if you're playing against, like, Buster Rockets, it's just like, please end me. Like, look at this guy. Like, he's actually building wooden stuff, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because not only does it already explode your entire base, and then it explodes even further by penetrating inside your base and just being like, yep, your base is gone. So I need to build out in front here, just so Oh, looks like that guy. Am I gonna take him? Yeah, okay, join me. Oh, no, no, please, please give him to B, bottom base. Oh, shit. Okay. Rough. And we're gonna have to get some diplomacy. You know, generally, the person in the base he joins gets the old base. You know, that's just generally just how that works. Because otherwise, there's not enough resources to go around. You know, we're all actually. What? Those are just completely exposed, aren't they? I'm gonna get these guys going. Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna get those guys in the background bracing, but they background braced it for me. Huge. Okay, yeah, and now we have to punish that. Punish them for doing their greedy little things on their side. Because those are just completely exposed. No, that's not allowed. No, and my bottom base is not. Oh, okay. So now me and my teammate are stuck here in this base together, and you know, this is unfortunate because we don't get the mines from the old base. So this guy, is he trying to build up? Oh, he's trying to build up gunners. Why? Why would you try and build up? Look at this guy. Look, he just took the mines. He has all 8 mines for himself. And we have 4 mines split up amongst us 2. This is terrible. And the tech went into my teammates. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. I'm gonna start suing this guy. Should never have never have allowed him into this game. Bannable offense, clearly. You know, taking the base, and now we have no resource to go around. You know, maybe I'll let him fire the rocket. Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, I think he's letting me fire the rockets. I think he's being kind enough. You know, series of unfortunate events. It's like when Israel is like when Syria had their civil war, and then Israel just decided that the Syrian land was actually quite Israeli, and then occupied it. Like you know, it's kind of like that. It's like, you know, he died. Just like, why not take a piece off of him? You know, it's an opportunity presents itself. It's practically free. Guys, I'm not an anti-Zionist. It's just, that was an extremely silly move. I'm an anti-just take Syria's land for no reason move kind of person, you know? I'm generally in the camp that, you know, why? There's not any, like, you know, there weren't any really Israeli, because like at least when the most imperialistic governments have like the saying, well, there's some, like, you know, of our ethnicity being here that are being abused, but then Israel just didn't, and they were just like, nope. Nope, in fact, that is our land now. Nah, I'm sure there was an ethnicity being abused. You know, it's the Middle East, right? Practically comes with the territory, but you know, I'm not sure how valid it was, because I'm sure, yeah, you know, they do their fair share of abusing ethnicities themselves. I'm sure it's not great if you're a different ethnicity in that region now. You know, as it goes. Where is that? Is this guy at very bottom shooting that? Because like, I need to sell that off, replace it. And I do want to kill those mines though. Oh yeah, it is the guys in the very bottom. Okay, what I have to do is okay, I'm gonna delete. Oh, I want to delete off of this gunner so I can actually place the sniper further. You know whatever. I'll just build it forward like that. Wait, okay, so 2 people are dead here. And you see the shrapnel that came out? That means if you, like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's bullshit, especially if you're, like, playing competitive. You know, 2v2s, 1v1s. Is seeing that, and then shutting it down the thing and just being like, okay, well, they still get value, and it's a passive. It's not even an active. So they always get value. And it's like, why would I even bother? But then you can't tank because then the active just stabs you. Because, like, it does so much damage on active. Like, look at that. The projectiles that came out of the rockets killed just 3 gunners. You know, so you can't exactly tank it either. You're just stuck in a catch-22, and you're like, okay, well, I have to play mortars. It just killed the rockets, because mortars do just like completely kill rockets. Like, look at that, the DU just slicing through wood itself, like it's an actual just cannon projectile coming out of a rocket projectile. It's what, you know, teammate could have the sniper as long as he kills the gunners on bottom base. Uh-oh, bottom base is now dead. Is he okay? Enemy isn't replacing the things on it. He went for portal nukes. Just because, you know, I'm running out of options here. Why would you join my base? That's wild. Under what world is that a good idea? No, why? Just, you know, you could have just gone into this base. So now we have 3 people going around 4 mines. No. Oh my god. What a silly chain event. Hey, okay, I mean, like, not exactly that we need the mines. We're not exactly being shot. Actually gonna need to get prepared for the nukes and the accompanying portals that's gonna... They built a howitzer on top there? That's crazy. That's wild. I'm gonna shoot that dead now. Oh, there was a core up there? That guy wasn't already dead. Okay, I must be on something right now. I thought that I killed that guy ages ago. Holy, I need to get some medication or something. That's crazy. Maybe my ego being hurt by getting killed by a bunch of 50-year-olds in a sport. What it? Okay, and now we have access to all of the bases. Everything is becoming. And you know what? I'm not even gonna fire the rocks anymore. I'm gonna trust that my teammates are greedy enough people to do that, and I'm just gonna work on the expansion. Okay, they're not firing for some reason. Hello. This is the one thing I thought you guys liked doing, is firing the weapons. Anyway, so we have 2 bottom aces. I'm actually okay. I actually don't want to kill this guy because this is the dangerous dude, right? This is the dangerous dude. If we can keep him trapped in this base without all the resources, because I believe if he gets out, he'll be able to shut down all of our mine expansions. Because these mines are uber exposed, right? You know, just the minimal amount of effort will just be shooting them. And I trust that the bottom base guy does have the ability to do that. Uh-oh. That is unfortunate. Oh. Okay. Well, rip a rocket. And I think he would have the brain power to also realize that he should rebuild the mines. Okay, well, if he's going to play with portal nukes, I'm going to play with portal nukes. That's just how it goes. You can't just, you know, ignore portal nukes. They're way too strong. And so... Oh. Okay, he wants to build them down there. That's valid. We can... Actually, that's probably a smarter idea than building in front of the core. Actually, that's a good point. If you shut down a portal before it fires, the nukes will fire anyways. So where's this new portal going? That's the question. Where's this new portal? Oh, it's going down there. Fascinating. Okay, so I'm gonna get a EMP going like here, because if I can just if the nukes fire and I EMP the portal, the nukes will just fire directly into his space, and I believe that will be him dead, right? Because you know nukes going into your base is generally you know, death, especially in the back of your base, not just like the front of the wood, like a wood span part of your base. There's generally 2 distinct areas of your base. Please don't snipe out the EMP. Aww. He sniped out the EMP. Exactly what I told him not to do. I wonder why. Perhaps because it works against his goals in the game. See, the thing is, this bottom player, which I believe is Nutellafish, would be able to figure out that they should build mines on the expansion. You know, you get that resource income flowing, the cash flow. You know, all the beautiful tons of steel used to build the bases. But these guys, they can't figure out what a mine is, and that's going to slow them up. Okay. Yes, you see, yeah, another example there of a little thing getting shut down. Anyways, I do really want to pull off the funny EMP on his stuff. That would be hilarious. Actually, just riveting. Aw, oh my god. Yeah, he's not allowing me to have a single EMP on the map. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm gonna build another one back. Actually, you know, he'll never expect me to build it right in front of his face. Right, surely. Gonna get these guys upgraded. Oof. Oh, what? We have so much energy storage. That is actually wild. That amount of energy storage. How was this guy alive? What? It just took like 6 rockets. That is impressive. Gonna take all of that out. Man. Well played sniper play from them. Gonna take that down. Beautiful. Please let me fire this off before. Yes! I did it! That instant replay is gonna be huge! I did the funny thing! I shut down the portal! Oh, expose nukes! Expose nukes! Get the snipers up! Please! Well, I guess now he's in the other base, which is a little bit unfortunate. They're gonna probably start figuring out what a mine is. But what we also do have is portal nukes now. You see, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. And then I'll get this guy going there. Oh man, I'm so happy I did the funny thing, because the thing about that funny thing is you have to have a competent enemy to do it, so it's not something that I can be like, today I'm doing this thing. No, you have to have first, you know, the enemy has to do something first, which is what makes it special. Because me, like, you know, shitting on some noobs after, like, pulling off, like, a full 360, you know, howitzer drop, it's like, yeah, but you can always do that, no matter the enemy. But you have to, at certain times, you have to have the enemy do something. It's like when cats do something funny, right? Because you're not in control of the cat, you know, unless of course, this is scripted, and it's all CGI. Oh yeah, tactical protection rock. Oh, well, tactical protection rocket only went 2 so far, and now it's just not working out. Okay, we're gonna want to get all these guys exposed, please. Thank you, Tomahawk. You were valid teammate. Where did my portal go? There it is. Where's theirs? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do not a big fan. Let's get this guy going there. Would like to kill all of their stuff. Oh, they also have gunners here. That is not very appreciated. Okay. Do we have snipers up? No, we do not. Well, that is just lovely. Please, please let me fire these. Doesn't matter. No, it's repairing. Okay, okay. Nukes were or the portal was repairing there for a second. We almost had the funny thing. Please end the game. Please end the game. Please. No, what? I really thought... Okay, thank God they fired those nukes at a very just not mattering... Uh-oh. Oh, that's probably very... We should probably not have our last core just like a little millisecond away from just being absolutely exploded here. What? How is that thing not dead? That is wild. No, do not build that portal like that. That's going to impact... That is not how that portal works. Don't... That... Okay, you cannot... No, you cannot have this. And there's a reason why. It's because the nukes will come out of this portal and just impact with this strut or this strut on top, and then the whole base is gone. You're just like, really? That really just... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Is this going out? Oh man, we have no sniper again. Story of my life, man. Oh, please let go of the sniper. There we go. There we go. There we go. And as portal nukes was gonna finish them off. Please. No, what? How? Those portal nukes. Please. Okay. And then Buster Rockets. DU finishing them off. You know, okay. Okay, that was Nutellafish, bottom base there. Very strong player. Me, top base here. Bottom base is just actually just stronger. The angles on you can get on bottom base are just bullshit. What was that? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. That was some Forts, Buster Rockets, and, you know, a lot of teammate complaining this episode, I've noticed. Anyways, see ya.